Good morning. So the semi-finals are in the bag and all the roads to Wembley went through Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp and the Reds had to roll the dice on penalties to dispose of Stoke. Meanwhile, 24 hours later, their blue neighbours Everton failed to make it in all Merseyside League Cup final, when despite a little controversy, the Toffees were brought to their knees by Sergio Aguero and Manchester City. I'm Dan Shalom and today we're going to preview this year's Capital One Cup final. I've got my experts here with me. Sami, first, United fan. It's got to be pretty difficult come finals day to pick a winner out of these two.
It's not actually, Dan. It's actually quite easy. I actually want Liverpool to win. I think City will win, but if given the choice of who I want to win, I'd say Liverpool.
And Crystal, you share a slightly different view to Sami on this one.
Yeah, I quite fancy a City win.
Interesting. Now, Sami, being a United fan, it must be difficult because the United-Liverpool rivalry is the oldest one in a book, and being a United fan, as you said, you actually want Liverpool to win this one.
Yeah, I do. I think that since Jurgen Klopp's arrival on Merseyside, he's brought a level of passion and kind of spirit back to the club. Some of that was lacking there on the pitch and even off the pitch with some of the controversies they've had, signings, etc. And it's something that the English game's lacking, and what I think is the passion that he's brought. We've seen him at the end of games celebrating goals. I think it would be a good reward for them, and I think it's good for the English game if they were to win the trophy.
So you actually want City to win, but you've got a special reason why you want City to win.
Yes, I do. I think it would be really interesting to see Raheem Sterling up against his former club in a huge cup final. After the way he left Liverpool, I think it would just add fire to the fuel if his new team were to beat them in the final. But unfortunately for City, they have De Bruyne out injured. He's a huge influential player, but they do have their star man Sergio Aguero available.
They do indeed have Aguero, 5 in his last 3 now for City, and could become pivotal come finals day on the 28th. Now, crunch time, heads over hearts. You're an occasional betting man. If you had your money down, where's it going?
As much as I want Liverpool to win the trophy, if I was betting on this game, I would choose City. I think that City overall have got a better team on paper. They may line up very similar tactically to Liverpool. I think City have got more of the quality, and they've also got the one player, the starman, the talisman. You mentioned Sergio Aguero, who, if they are losing or it's 0-0, is going to be able to drag them through and get them the win. If he's injured, then it would be a different story. But if he's fit for them, I can't see anything past a City win.
And Crystal, you mentioned you'd like to see City win on the day. However, you don't necessarily agree that they may.
I don't. I think on paper it's very obvious that City have the better squad in depth. When you look at their bench is probably better than Liverpool's starting 11. That's saying something. But I think Liverpool have the slight edge, and what makes it special is Jurgen Klopp. He's a cultural man, he's very passionate. You saw what they did against Norwich. They were 1-0 down and they came back to win it 5-4, I believe. And they also drew against league leaders Arsenal at Anfield. So I think that's a huge significance. They've pretty much shown that they're not ones to be toyed with. They're a threat, I believe.
Absolutely, it'll be interesting come finals down the 28th. We've had...
Sorry, do you want to start that again? Ready?
We've heard what our experts had to say. Just before we finish up, let's take a look at what you guys think. The Capital One website is running a poll. Who do you think will win the Capital One Cup final? 73% of you believe Liverpool will win, compared to 27% of you thinking the Cup will be going back to Etihad at the Eastlands. Thoughts, Sami?
I don't agree with the people. I still think that City will win.
And Crystal?
I'm not surprised. Liverpool is the most successful club in the Carling Cup, and 73% of the people agree with me, so there you go.
It all points towards Wembley on the 28th. So, thanks, Sami, thank you. Crystal, thank you very much. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.
Cheers. That was good, except you made one mistake.
Wait.
Tell me what mistake it is you made.
What you thought?
You said Carling Cup.